Hi everybody, welcome back to our fourth video. Before I start properly introducing Orion and showing how I teach Orion a new trick as part of the training and our journey, I would like to bring up 2 points from the previous 3 videos. It's just because I don't want you to give the wrong impression. So the first point is never force your dog to do a trick. I showed you how I taught Ryan how to sit, give paw and lie down, showing how I push him. Now, first of all, there was no force involved, so never force him to do it. Otherwise, you're just going to go a step backwards, and they're not going to want to do it anymore because it's not fun. So I'll also show you now with new tricks and also how to show it without any force whatsoever. Training has to be a positive experience for you and your dog, and with that also never shout at your dog. Okay, so the second point, I mentioned hierarchy. What I meant by that is pack mentality. Remember, your dog is born with pack mentality and they see you what we would call an alpha. Now, pack mentality and alpha, if you don't know what I mean by that, is pack mentality is how your dog sees your family. It's how they, like if you look at wolves, and the alpha is what they would see as the leader and the protector. So now if you give your dog the impression that you are not the alpha, then they will take that role. Now, especially with your more dominant dogs. And then it's very difficult to teach your dog if they take that role in. So with this as well, there's no force. You just need to enforce it. Now, I mentioned with giving food, again, I don't want to give the wrong impression. If you have more than one dog and you've got a dog feeder, you leave food out and it works for you, I'm not here to tell you any different. But in my case, I feel it works for me, since it's just a way again for me to enforce the pack mentality, that I'm the one giving the food and I'm giving the order, and my order is from the oldest to the youngest. And it's also a way for me to control how much the dogs eat. So yeah, even if I give treats, I always start with the oldest dog and I end with the youngest. And that's for me also a way to show respect, that each dog has got the position in the pack, and if they trust you and respect you and love you, they will be very happy to with you being the alpha. So once I properly introduce Nanook, my Malamute, and tell you his background, being a dominant dog, then I will go more into detail explaining how you can enforce without any force to be the alpha in your little pack. Okay, so as I said, we're going to start with Orion today with proper introduction, and I'm going to show you the first tricks again, and then we're going to start with a new trick and also showing like maybe he gets it, maybe we will have a bit of frustration, but yeah, it's all part of the journey. So let's do Orion again. Like you saw the other day, he didn't listen to me when I called him, but it is a process. So Orion, come, come. Good boy. Now, like I mentioned, Orion, I said a foster fail. So what I meant by that is, those are not my dogs. They're very cool though. Yeah, he was brought to me as one of 5 puppies that I do emergency foster. So I got them at 6 days old. The eyes were still closed, and I did a lot of effort keeping them alive, every 3 hours bottle feeding, very strong connection, and me and my husband decided to keep one of them. So that's what I meant by foster fail, is they were supposed to only be foster dogs, and we decided to keep Orion, and also with the mindset to teach Orion advanced training. Now, knowing a dog's background, we use what we call a pavement special. Hi Dan. So I don't know his dog, what his combination is. I can suspect what I might think, but I'm just going on his personality. And there is a test that you can do if you ask your vet to find out what the dominant dog breeds are, but I haven't done that with Ryan. Okay, so Ryan, come, let's do a trick. So let's go through the basics again. Hopefully you've got it by now. We're going to do each week a new one to give you time. So now we know Ryan knows the first 3 already, but we go through it again. Ryan, sit. Good boy. Now, like I said earlier, like when I mentioned pushing, don't sit, don't force it. If he doesn't know it, also what works is to go backwards. If the dog stands and he doesn't know it, come around, and you go backwards. I tend to go and sit down, and then you say sit and give the treat. That's a little bit of a more softer way to do it. So always try, as I said, not to force them. When I said I lift the foot up, I did it very gently, and it was just to show him what I meant. Because in the end of the day, that's actually what it's about. You need to show your dog to figure out what you want them to do. So paw, good boy. Again, as I said, I gently just lifted his leg up. He loves it. Paw, good boy. And also together with the hand signals. Down, good boy. Like I said, you don't have to force him at all. He knows me very well, so when I did it and I had a gentle nudge him on the back, he got what I was doing. But as I said, he can just following the food or the treat or the ball or whatever. Try it first with that. Okay, so those are the first 3 tricks. So now we're going to start to do a new one. Let's see how it goes. So as I said, be very patient. They don't always get it the first time. And sometimes it takes a few days before they actually get it the first time. But just be patient, be positive. And we always said positive reinforcement. And it always gets confusing because now what do you do if the dog does something wrong? Now with Orion, he knows my signal for, or my command for I'm not happy is either or sis. And it's just to show my way of showing him I wasn't very happy with what he was doing now. But I will never shout or hit, and please never hit or force your dog. Okay, so let's do the next trick. Ryan, come. Good boy. So the next trick when I'm going to sit, good boy. What I try to do is, the idea is I want him to walk around me and come and sit next to me. So the command's going to be come around, and then he's he's following already. Good boy! Okay, that was a bit easier than I thought. Got a clever dog. Okay, so the idea is to follow the food. Ryan, come. So come around, sit. Good boy. Okay, so they did it very, very well. I'm actually a little bit surprised. He got it very easily. And then I'll practice this with him throughout the week. And then next Saturday, we're going to move on to the next one. And hopefully by next Saturday, I can do everything without having any treats. And he still listens to me. And obviously in the end, I will still enforce his little treat. So okay, so keep on practicing. And then I'll see you next Saturday. And hopefully we're then ready to move on to the next one. Okay, thanks for watching.